Hi, and welcome to Christy's Cooking Corner. Today we're going to put together a delicious salad that incorporates apples, craisins, a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and my favorite, Brianna's poppy seed dressing. At first, we're going to start by chopping up the apple. I like to make sure that my apple is nice and washed first, so that it's not, it doesn't have the grocery store germs. I am not a picky person about organic food, but you're more than welcome to use organic foods in this. Organic, I think, is wonderful. The only problem is it's so much more expensive, and I haven't quite figured out how to make that work for my family yet. So I just dice up the apple. Right now, galas are a very good price because it is the fall, and that is what the grocery stores are bringing in. And they have such a fabulous price on these gala apples. You can use a more tart apple if you like. I prefer a crunchy apple for texture in the salad. Something like a Golden Delicious apple is a little too sweet and soft for my taste, but everybody gets to choose. And I love versatile recipes that everybody can use and can use it in their own families and make it work for how they like to have things. Easy and versatile. Okay, so once I have this all diced up, we're gonna cut the lettuce. What I have next is I'll just kind of set this to the side. I have already washed and cored my head of lettuce. I've put it in this strainer to dry it off a little bit. And if you are like me, I like to store my lettuce with a paper towel, so I go ahead and keep the paper towel. It helps to keep my lettuce, it seems to make it more fresh and crisp. So first what I'll do is I will take the head of lettuce where the top of the leaves are to get the more, or the less bitter taste of the lettuce. So I will start it here at the top, and I will just slightly cut. Now I am personally just making this salad for myself for lunch, so I'm not going to need that much lettuce. Obviously, if you're making it for a group, for a picnic, or for a gathering, a potluck of some sort, you will probably want to cut the whole head up. So I just go ahead and just kind of slice up my lettuce. Okay, then I will just put it in my nice bowl here. That's another thing about this salad. I only use one apple, but if you're making it for a larger group, obviously you want to kind of incorporate however many apples you need to fill the group. So we'll just set this head of lettuce to the side. Oh, actually, I'm going to put a little bit more in there. I like a lot of lettuce in my salad. This is a salad that even my children will eat. I know a lot of kids are very picky, but I think it's this dressing that I love to use that really makes it so everybody will enjoy it. Okay, there we go. Okay, next what we'll do is take our sliced apple, and we'll just kind of sprinkle it over the lettuce, like so. Ooh, this looks so good. Oh, I am hungry. Okay, and then next we have our craisins. I'm not always brand specific of which kind of craisins or dried cranberries that I like to use. But this time I am using a specific brand. Okay, I just sprinkle my craisins in there. I just go, oh, I think that looks good. And then that's great. And that's exactly what, what we right, next ingredient, you'll want to sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan cheese. If you don't enjoy Parmesan cheese, then obviously you don't have to put it in, but it kind of gives it a little bit of a balance to the flavor. We've got a lot of sweet in here, and it kind of gives it a little more, I don't know, it just kind of enhances the flavor a little bit. So there I've sprinkled my cheese on. And next I will take my Brianna's poppy seed dressing. This dressing is very sweet dressing. On my blog I will have a homemade version of this dressing, but it will, it's not quite as sweet. It's a little more of a vinegar base, but it's still very delicious. So I just pour my dressing on there. And take a spoon and kind of mix it all up together. Oh, this is divine. Yummy. I like to make sure that I don't put too much dressing. I think that dressing can go a long way, and it can also add extra calories to your meal that you don't necessarily need. And so I am mixing this up. Another thing you can do is you can add toasted slivered almonds. You can also add chicken breast to it. There's lots of fun things that you can do with this recipe to make it more of a meal. If you need more protein in it, you know, you can add little meats in there and things like that. Chunks of cheese, you can do that. This is such a great recipe. And we'll just kind of bring up some of the craisins so you can see the color in it. And voila, we have our salad. Here's our yummy lunch. It smells so good. Oh, I'm excited. Thank you for watching Christy's Cooking Corner. Oh, terrible.